Hello, I'm Andy, and this is a program called Tarot Predictions for 2020, the calendar year 2020, and it's coming from Virgo. So let's see what the cards say. Firstly, about job areas. It's a card about money. So it says that looking for a better job may be not the best prospect for you. Making a change may not be a good idea. There's too much entanglement. So stay where you are. It's a positive card in the sense that you're going to get help, you're going to get support, you're going to get recognition. So I would say where you are, stay there, and that would be better for you. Now, what about business in case you're in business? And let's see what this card says. This is a very good card. It says you're going to have plenty of help from third parties, which means people may introduce business to you, investors may come, the bank may be very kind for you. So that I call a third party to help you. And your business will expand across the seas, which means to different countries if you're looking for that, or you could be importing or exporting very nicely. So it's a good card showing growth as well. So you're going to do well in your area of business. And now, what about romance? Let's see what the card says about your romance area. And the only downside of this card is a third party involved. So something about the romance is not very clear. There's a complication, the third party involvement. So if you find some unhappiness from your romance partner, bring this up and wonder whether a third party is involved. Or could it be you having some interest in a third party as well? It's not the card of breakup, it's a card simply of stress. So sort out this third party thing and you'll be much better off. Now, what about your marriage in case you're married? Let's see what this card says. It's a card of control and it's a good card. So your marriage is under your control. And therefore, being under your control, there will be happiness and there will be no feelings of being somehow to be let down or to be insecure. So it's a good card that I've pulled for you. Keep your marriage going happy that way, in a secure way in 2020. Now, what about compatibility? How are you going to get along with anybody in the world in 2020, whether in sport, job, in business, personal affairs? And it's called the devil, this card. The devil simply means that it's either you being wanting to take charge and take control, or is somebody else doing that. So the word control is a negative word in this card. So you are listening to me. So definitely you don't want to be in control this card and do much better. Now, what about health areas? Let's see what this card says about your health areas. I would call this card the card of inflammation because of the sign of Mars there. So there's an organ in you which is being inflamed. And from here, I also see the signs of other planets. I would say that if you're a lady listening to me, then it could be your gynecological areas you have to worry about. If you're a man listening to me, it could be your pancreas. And even for ladies, it could be the pancreas as well. So look into these two glands to help yourself. I'm a big believer in colors. And so I'm going to ask the tarot, what kind of colors would suit you to help you in 2020 in every area of your life? And from this card, I'm going to say, well, there are three colors here. There's a yellow, there's a green, and there's a blue. And looking at the color of the swords, what favors me is the color blue. So you can wear some green, you can wear some yellow, but I would say wear more blue than anything else in 2020 to help yourself. Now, I have the 90-minute session for you. And during these 90 minutes, I'm going to talk to you about your next 8 or 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. Palms are some very special things. Nobody can have palms like yours while you're alive. And so with all this information, I'll show you how to get the energies from the universe, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers by looking at your palms and studying them. And I will also show you how to reach that supernatural energy that you have, that I have, that everybody has. People who stand out in this world for something special, They have learned how to connect with this supernatural energy within them. It's not very difficult, and I will show you how to do that. And I'll show you based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms, how to get your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, so that you can be better than the rest, at least for your next 8 or 9 years. That's what I'm going to cover. And I'm going to show you my email. This is my email. Just make a note and send me an email if you wish to have a 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD $50, or if you have any questions as well. Well, I wish you a good and happy year 2020. Thank you and goodbye.